The two changes: portion size. Whatever changes we might make to our eating, whether it's off the back of tracking, whether it's just following some method, diet, etc., that we've used in the past or we've heard of, really, the changes that we're going to make are boiled down to one of, or more realistically, a combination of two factors. It's portion size, the amount of something we have, and or the choice we have, some tactical swaps in what we're eating. Anything else is just some version of that. If we're looking at a time-based approach, where we have certain times that we don't eat during the day, that's really just a way of keeping portion size down. Because if we're eating exactly the same as we would have done, it doesn't matter if we eat it over 10 meals spread out across the day or in two with large windows of not eating. All the research shows time and time again that when energy matched, there's no difference to things like that. It's just a method of potentially keeping the total amount down. So portion size, for me, again, tracking gives us that accuracy. It gives us that knowledge of what a portion size of a particular thing looks like for someone our size and activity levels. And for those of you that have ever tracked, you'll know that you've punched something in and been absolutely astounded at how much is in it, in part because we would have no idea of the portion size that worked for someone like us. In our head, if we'd given it any thought really, we thought maybe it's 400 or 500 calories, and wow, it's 1500. That explains it. That gives us that knowledge that going forward, our portion size of that kind of thing is roughly this amount. Again, there's only going to be so much accuracy in that going forward, but we'll know that actually a massive plateful isn't going to work for us. In the past, we've recommended things like this. You can see us behind me. A lot of Fit Pros recommend that, where you look at a proportion of your plate being different types of food, or a fist size or a palm size bit, and that's great. Perhaps when you're feeding yourself at home and you can make that happen, but very quickly falls apart from my experience. We have another meal, or we're just having something at home that doesn't fit in with that, and we kind of again feel that we've failed and we just have whatever. So ultimately, again, what we eat or changes to it boils down to one of two things. The first one is portion size, and getting that accuracy by tracking either for a handful of days to take forward, or maybe just periodically every time we have a new thing that we're not really sure what the portion size should look like, we just punch it in then to get that knowledge and take that going forward.